Live and in studio with Patrick Muncy, editor-in-chief of the Kokomo Perspective. So we're going to lighten it up a little bit and just kind of, what else can we expect in the Kokomo Perspective this week?
I got a call.
He apparently forgot the rules. Am I disturbing you?
Good morning. Good morning to you. That's great. Yes, I'm glad you're watching. Sorry.
It's all right.
Oh, you want to talk about something else while we're here? All right, let's talk about the homeless census.
Okay.
On January 30th. This community will be taking a census of the homeless in our community. That's not easy because they don't have addresses. Not to be too funny about it, but they don't. It's hard to find the homeless in our community, but we need to find this. We need to get an accurate count so that we can apply for federal funding to assist those people who are currently homeless. So it's a very important thing to do, and we need the community's help. So on January 30th, this count will take place. People who know where there are homeless or temporarily displaced persons should encourage them or help them get to the Kokomo Rescue Mission on that date, or CAM, either place, so they can be counted. Any of the homeless who do show for the count will receive a backpack full of supplies, including mittens or gloves, and hats, blankets, toiletry items, bottled water, dry foods. And that's courtesy of Kim Wilson, the Howard County Clerk.
Right, I saw that.
Who has started the Backpacks of Hope charity.
That's incredible.
I tell you what, I love Kim for that. That is a great program.
That is huge.
Started. I think that's it's a big step out for somebody who really hasn't been super involved in giving back to the community. She's always wanted to, and like the rest of us, has donated. But now she's actually started a charity of her own, which is
what a huge leap. So I mean, truly, hats off to Kim.
Absolutely. So I really hope that there are local churches and individuals and organizations that help give to Kim's charity, so that there are supplies to give to the homeless when they come in and get counted. This is a 5-county region that we do this count. Wow. So it's Wabash, Miami, Cass, Tipton,
and Howard.
Right. And so we find where they all are. We get that accurate count.
And what's the date again?
January 30th.
January 30th.
All day.
At CAM and at the Rescue Mission.
Yes. And so that will go into a report that will go to the federal government, and they'll start allocating funds out.
Now, do they start earlier, or is it just specifically that day?
It has to be that day. It's called a point-in-time count. It's the only time they do it during the year. And anyone who was homeless the night before, slept in their car, slept in a mission or a shelter, slept on the street, they all qualify. There are some people that are homeless, in our definition, surely, that don't qualify as homeless for this count. So if you have a friend or family member who is currently sleeping on your couch, or is sleeping in a spare bedroom for a few days until they move on to the next place, unfortunately, they don't count as homeless.
Really? Wow.
Only the people who on the night before, and they're not encouraging these people who are couch surfing, they're not encouraging them to sleep in a car or somewhere else, wink, wink, nod, nod, not asking them to don't sleep out there at all, so they can increase those numbers. They're seriously, they're not encouraging that, but to increase that count, that increases the possibility of funding.
Sure.
And apologies to all of you out there that are in that census. That was not from them. That was from me. I want to see those numbers true, not up, but true, so that we do have the best chance at funding to solve or at least address the problem of homelessness in our community. So please, if you know of people who are homeless that you can help get to the count, or if you have resources, time, talent that you could donate to Backpacks for Hope or to the Rescue Mission or to CAM to assist in that census, that would be great. Obviously, it takes a burden off of everyone if we can lift those at the bottom up.
Sure. Well, and if you have any stories or if you've got questions for Pat Muncy, you can see him here at the Kokomo Perspective. Call us in, email him, Facebook him, tweet him. He'll be glad to answer your questions because, all joking aside, he really does care and genuinely takes an interest in a lot of these stories that you do see in the print. And that's what you don't get to see behind the scenes a lot of times is...
You don't want to see behind the scenes.
The effort and the time that it takes to
I play a lot of solitaire.
to get these stories together. So thanks for coming in, Pat.
Not a problem.
I appreciate it. And you'll probably be back in that hot seat talking about more stuff.
It's not that hot.
More hard-hitting news. The lights.
I wasn't sure. Did I do this right? I thought maybe it was supposed to be like here. Is that better?
For you, we'll tape it right there. We'll be right back.